Woman is shocked after discovering the identity of her blood donor. Fen and her husband, Lian Zhicheng, knew they were soulmates from the first moment they met. They were inseparable from day one and got married not too long after their first date. Lin was head over heels in love with her husband and placed all her trust in him. However, there was something that she didn't know about Lian. Lian was born and raised in Hsinchu, Taiwan. Unfortunately, she fell ill after moving from her hometown to the capital of Taiwan, Taipei. It was the year 2008 when she suddenly collapsed on the ground. She was taken to the hospital, where she slipped into a coma. When Lin finally woke up from the coma, she discovered she was bleeding internally. She didn't know what was happening to her and feared she wouldn't make it. The doctors explained to Lin that she needed a blood transfusion to save her life. It turns out that Lin suffered blood clotting difficulties after the procedure was over. However, she underwent 2 blood transfusions and made a full recovery. Lin was very grateful for the blood transfusion, knowing very well that her blood donor had just saved her life. Lin later returned to her hometown to help her parents with their family business. During this time, she met her future husband, Lian, who worked as a rice dumpling vendor. The pair fell in love and got married. But, as time went on, they came to realize they had a unique connection that was more than just chemistry and affection. It was nearly telepathic in nature, Lin recalls. They later realized that they had a bond based on blood donation. Lian had saved his future wife's life. Lian was a frequent blood donor and believed this was his way of making a differ YouTube NCE in the world. Lin says she has always been interested in finding the identity of the person who saved her life that day. One day, she decided to visit Taiwan's medical authorities in hopes of learning more about her donor. She wanted to express her gratitude to them for giving her a second chance at life. Before donating blood, potential donors are evaluated to see if they are eligible. If they pass the examination, the staff will take 1 drop of their blood and send it for examination. Most blood donors then receive a simple identification number that is linked to their donation. Their names are usually kept private. Lin was desperate to find the identity of her blood donor and thank them for saving her life. She eventually made a breakthrough, but the results she received were not what she had expected. Her blood donor was actually her husband. The medical authorities told Lin that her husband was from her hometown of Hsinchu. Lin couldn't believe what she was hearing. The medical authorities matched her husband's transfusion to her donor, thanks to the identification number. Even the employees at the blood donation center were shocked by this discovery. Lin's husband had been donating blood for the past 7 years and isn't planning to stop anytime soon. It was clear that Lian and Lin were meant to be together. Lian could have never imagined he would save the life of his future wife. "I urge everyone to donate blood because there is a chance that you could save your future wife," he said. Lian also encouraged the public to donate blood because you might have a chance to save your future wife. Lin said it took her some time to process the news. She initially thought that the staff was joking when they said that it was her husband who had donated his blood. "When they told me it was a Mr. Lian from Hsinchu, I felt surprised," she said in an interview. Sadly, Lin cannot donate her blood to pay it forward because transfusion recipients are not suitable donors. However, she still advocates the importance of blood donation. Lin and Lian's journey is truly inspiring. We have no doubt that these two were destined to be together. Their story has gone viral on Facebook, leaving many people surprised. "He got a wife from donating? All I got was a juicy juice and cookies LOL," one person wrote. "That's why most people are single, they don't donate enough blood," another commented.